Okay, welcome back to the next episode of Oxygen Not Included on this run, where we are trying to get those same two achievements on a new world. So we're going for our Locavore primarily, and also we're going for super sustainable energy. So when we left off, we were in a good place with water, not such a good place with food, but we've got some mealwood here ready to go. We've got a lot of pips wandering around now, and I actually managed to get them into the right place this time, unlike last time where they were just trapped in tiny rooms. I'm going to wrangle these ones down here as well, so that they're in the main part of the base. They are kind of useful here, but they're not as close, so I want to have all the food within like a good reach of where we are. So we've got a new mealwood plant here, which is good. We've got this second water pot here that we're not using just yet, even we don't need it yet. We've got 4 dupes, we've got lots of water around, we've got some cactuses still for when we need those. So yeah, we're in a pretty good place so far. It might not work out, we'll see. We are also out of algae, which is a problem because we haven't got any electrolyzers just yet, and I don't want to build any just yet. We're doing pretty good with the oxygen overall, and we do have all of these oxyferns down here as well, which is super useful. So right now, I'm not going to worry about the oxygen too much, because we are also digging out some of this, which is full of algae. So this is going to be kind of a side project. It's not super important just yet. I'm going to tell them to stop digging down here because we've got this geyser that's currently active and it's quite hot down here. It's like 30, 40, 50 degrees, so it's not cold. We have got another geyser here though, which I do want to dig out, so that is what I'm going to be telling them to do instead. So we'll see what this one is here. It might be water, it might be something else. We're not going to dig it all the way out just yet. We're going to wait and see what it is. But it's very cold, which is a good sign. So we'll see what that is. And then we've got some cold over here as well. This could be that there's some ice here. We've got this one geyser, cool steam vent up here, which again is coming out very hot. So we're going to leave it for now. And I think that's all the geysers that I've come across just yet. Oh, and there's this one here, which is natural gas. We're not going to worry about that either. We don't really want that for this achievement, because in this achievement, I don't think you can use natural gas. But let's just have a quick check of that. Yeah, no, you can't use natural gas in this achievement, so we're not going to even try and dig that one out. And the other thing that I want to try and get is carnivore if we can, but again, that is going to be a secondary project. We'll see how well this ranching starts going. Currently, we've only got 1 hatch in here, but we do have another hatch egg up here as well. So hopefully we'll be able to ranch those pretty quick and they'll get some eggs for us pretty soon. So I'm going to up the priority of these just because we are short on food right now and no one seems to be going for them. I'm also going to up the priority of a micro musher here. And in the meantime, I am going to dig up this one hexalent plant. I'm not going to go overboard with digging them up this time because now I realize that you can only use them once. But as you can see, they make a big difference. They're 6,400 calories each. Okay, and then the other thing that I wanted to start working on is building this kitchen up a bit. So we're going to have an egg cracker. We're going to have an electric grill so that we can make omelets once we've got some more hatchlings ready to go. Okay, we don't actually have super duper hard digging right now, so we can't find out what this one is just yet. But we are going to start putting in this pump. Completely wrong there. And we're going to have this go through a, what's it called, water sieve here. So that's going to be something that we are going to be researching next. So we've got our hydrogen generator now. We don't really need this just yet. So it's going to be water sieve next, is going to be my next priority. And once we've got the water sieve, I'm going to start putting in the bathrooms as well, so that they can pretty much be self-sustaining with their water. So we're looking good on the oxygen. Oh, I wanted to put some airflow tiles in here as well. So let's do that on a slightly higher priority, just so our hatch is nice and happy. I'm also going to just put some more beds in here on a low priority, just so I'm ready for when the next people come. And then if we find any eggs, we're going to use them. The only thing that we need right now is our hatchlings, and we're going to be using them for meat for the most part anyway, depending on how it goes with starvation. And we've got all these cute little pips hanging around, so we're doing pretty well there. We've got quite a lot of seeds. Got like 18 seeds. Lots of mealwood seeds, so I'm hoping these pips will plant these pretty soon. They've got plenty of space to do it. Oh, we've got a whole other polluted water over here as well, so we'll dig that out as well. And some pacus in there. And we've got a new printable. Let's check this out. Puffer eggs. Yes. I do want to get a chef pretty soon, but I don't want this one. She is not good. We've got so much polluted water here, this is great. Okay, so I'm going to start putting together my hydrogen generation plant, and I'm going to put that out of the way somewhere where it's not going to heat up the whole base. So I'm going to put that, I think, over in this cool area would be good actually. I'm going to dig across to here. I'm going to cancel this because they are definitely going to get trapped. These dupes are dumb. That might be too far away. But I don't want to have it too close to the base because it is going to get really, really toasty really, really quick. How's our little hatch doing? Very happy. Hopefully he lays an egg pretty soon because he is getting kind of close to death. Alright, we need a new focus for our research. So, let's get our bathrooms upgraded because that's almost finished anyway. And what I'm going to do this time is build a second bathroom just down here because last time we had a lot of accidents from it. Cancel that, I don't want to dig those up. And yeah, so this is going to be our latrine. So we've got our, or is it a washroom? Is it the other way around? This is our latrine. This will be our washroom. Alright, and I'm going to keep digging up. But before I dig directly up, I'm going to get this pool of water into this pool of water. How am I going to do this? Kind of needs to be coming from above. There we go. And then once that's done, I'll just dig directly up through here. Oh, look at all this water. That's great. Alright, so our research is done for our bathrooms. So I'm just going to jump straight to the top here and start working my way down. There's nothing right in this moment that I think that I need, so I'm not going to focus too much on it. Alright, so, oh, I haven't made this big enough. Oh no. Okay, so the washroom's not going here, because there's no way I'm digging up these oxyferns. This can be maybe a second ranch. So we'll put our washroom, let's put it in here. We can dig this out. This fella's gonna get trapped. Yep, look at him go. Alright, so this is going to be our latrine, or washroom. Keep getting those mixed up. Let's just close this off completely. And then they can still get across. Like this. Can they jump 2 squares? They can. Okay, so that's fine. So I'm going to deconstruct both of these and replace it with one of the tiles here, just so it looks nice. Alright, so we're going to have shower, shower. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got loads of space. Let's have a third shower. Couple of lavatories. And then a couple of sinks. And then we'll get our plumbing going through here. And then we need a water sieve. So I'm just going to put that up here. And then this is going to go straight back into our water pipes here. And we're going to need some power for this. I think I'm going to build a second power generator just up here. Yes, that looks good. Okay. I'm also going to replace some of these batteries now that we've got our jumbo batteries. And we've got a new printable. Ooh, Hatchling. Yes. Wrangle. So we've got quite a bit of polluted oxygen going on here. So I'm just going to get the oxygen cleaning doodad. This one here. Oops, that shouldn't be there. Cancel that. I'm also going to change this for a mechanical airlock. Just so all this polluted oxygen isn't rising up into the base. Ah, and look, we have an egg. We've got a sage hatch egg. That is fantastic. Alright, so I'm just going to fast forward through all of this and wait for it to get all finished getting built. Oh, we've just got a skill point though, so let's get that first. Okay, so Jason can get astronomy. Don't really need it yet, so I'm just going to leave that for now. Everything goes very slowly when you only have 4 dupes. But I don't want to get any more yet, because it's too risky with our food supply. Plus side, these 2 pip eggs are very close to being hatched, so that is great. We've also got this hatchling egg, which is 87%. I am going to get an incubator soon. Maybe I'll put the incubator down here. Yes, I am going to do that. It's not something that I want to rush into with it, because we are just running on manual power, but it is something that we could use. So let's get an incubator and we'll have someone running on a hamster wheel to run it. I think we just got a park sign. We did. Okay, so we are going to put a park in somewhere. Somewhere where they have to walk through, where there's a couple of plants. So let's have it. If we put it here, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think we can get away with that. So we'll dig this tree. We don't need the tree. And then we'll put a door just here. And another door just here. And then we'll have a door just down here as well. And then we also are going to have to close this off. Or we can just destroy this tree. Again, we don't need the trees. And then we'll drop one of our park signs just down here. I'm going to change all of this when it's built to, I'm going to actually make all of this right from the beginning airflow tiles. So that our CO2 can still get down to these plants here. Alright, so does that count as a nature reserve? Why is it saying there's 0 plants? Oh, it's too big still. There we go. Okay, now it's a nature reserve. There we go. Alright, and everyone should get the benefit from that because they're having to walk down here for the latrine currently. So we're going to need another nature reserve up here as well, just so that they get the benefit here. So I'm going to do that across here, and we'll put a little door here. And we've got another printable. Ooh, omelette. Yep, gonna take that. Alright, so that makes 2 nature reserves. I think I'm just going to put a park sign in here as well, just to make it 3. And then if we get 1 more, then we're going to get that achievement, which is just an extra achievement. Oh shoot, there can't be any industrial machinery. I'm going to have to move all of this. I'll just expand that out here. There we go. Okay, so this should be another nature reserve. It is. Perfect. So that's 2. Once this is built, this will be 3. And then I'm going to make this a nature reserve here just to get that achievement, and that will be 4. You're going to get yourself trapped, fella. Alright, let's take a look at the skills that we've got. So Eleanor can now have super duper hard digging. Jason, I'm still not giving another skill. Chidi, again, super duper hard digging. And Tahani, critter ranching 2. Alright, we've got our pips trapped in here again, so we're going to have to wrangle those up. And we've done the same thing here. We've got our 2 baby ones just here. So our friend Tahani is going to be very busy for a little bit, wrangling all of these up. And our little hatch here has also hatched. So let's wrangle him, and let's put that as a priority 9, because food is our priority. Alright, so let's just take a look at these rooms that we've got going on here. So we've got our mess hall, our hospital, 2 nature reserves, barracks, stable, latrine. This will soon be a washroom. Oh, it's too big. Dang it. Okay, so we're going to get rid of one of these showers, and I think if we build some tiles here, maybe it will... Okay, so we've got 74, so we need to get rid of 10. Yeah, so let's just get rid of one of these showers. We don't really need 3. Alright, so this should now be a nature reserve as well. Yep. This technically counts as the nature reserve as well. It won't be for long. Okay, so we've just got some achievements. Let's check out what we got. So we got It's Not Raw, which is to eat any cooked meal, and there was another one that we just got as well. Yeah, to pay the bills because we upgraded our digging to super duper hard digging. Ooh, that's a volcano. I don't want that. Okay, and then we've got our 4th nature reserve built. Alright, let's make this a little bit smaller. So that reduces it by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we need to kill this shine bug. Because he is pissing off everyone. Alright, so this should now count. Yes, it does. Okay. And we're doing okay on algae right now. I should definitely start putting together my hydrogen generation. I've decided I'm not going to put it over here. It's too far away. I'm just going to put it down here underneath this water. So we're going to dig out all of this. And then we've got our deodorizer, so I'm going to drop one of them here and here, just to clear up some of this gross, polluted air. Same thing over here. Alright, so we've got a new printable. I'm going to move this. I don't like this. Let's check out what this new printable is. Pip eggs or water or tidying and cooking or cannot do digging, medicine, doctor. I do want a chef, so I'm going to get him. The bottomless calories isn't too much of a concern for me right now when it's only one of them. And soon we are going to have a butt ton of little hatches. So if we check out our hatch farm here, we've got 3 hatches already. We've got an egg. We've got, this one is almost about to lay an egg. And then the other one is 70%. on the way to laying an egg as well. Okay, so I need to make this a high priority. They need somewhere to sleep. And then I'm going to up the priority of this as well, just to get it done. And my new friend here, oh, what's going on with their faces? Frankie, you need a new name. You are now going to be Michael. You are my chef, so you are going to prioritize cooking. Let's give you the skill for that. There we go. Jason, I'm going to give Jason improved carrying, just to use up that skill point. We've got so many pips in here now. I think I'm going to move some of them to this area. We've also got a new achievement. Let's have a look at that. Some reservations, 4 nature reserves. Yep, cool. And then there's another one as well. What did we get? It's not showing me. I'm not sure what that notification was for. Alright, so let's take a look at where we're at with our bathroom. So we've got, in theory, this will be pumping up here. I'm going to turn that back on in a second. And I'm going to disconnect this one. Because I just want to make this work first. And we've got all of this polluted water down here that we're going to be pumping up soon. So we're going to have it pump into the system here. And we're going to have it pump out of the system here into the water sieve, back down and back into the system. And now that we've got this, I'm going to set this to pips. And I'm going to put the maximum as, let's have it as 8. And then we'll have this one as 8 as well. And we'll auto wrangle any extras. So I'm going to wrangle this fella. Let's change this to 5 actually. Alright, and I'm going to build this across. I'm going to get rid of this ladder. And I'm going to expand this bedroom a bit. Deconstruct this. And then I think just to fill up a bit of their time, I'm going to get some decorations going on. So I'm going to get the ceiling tile type things once I've got this incubator anyway. Okay, we are almost done digging out this area. So I'm going to start putting that together. So we're going to have a manual airlock here. I'm going to leave that there for now. Alright, so we're going to need a gas pump, a filter, a hydrogen generator. Let's have two. We're going to need a couple of electrolyzers. Oh, you know what? I shouldn't have deleted those. They still need to get up there to build their hydrogen generator. Oops. Let's put a door there instead. And we're going to need to power all of this. So I'm going to have someone running got a lot of polluted oxygen there. Should deal with that soon. So I'm going to have someone running just here, I think. We'll put a generator in our hatch farm just to get them going. Alright, I'm going to enable this so that they can start using these bathrooms finally. And I'm going to start focusing on this as well because we're going to have the water from here running into our hydrogen generators. So we are going to need a pump in here. So let's put it there. And we'll dig out the bottom here as well. So we need another ladder going down. And we need to connect this to the power. Oops, that's not connected. How many watts is this? 300 plus 240. Yeah, so this can run on this, no problem. Then we need some plumbing. How am I going to do this? Let's go around this way instead. Are you trapped? Oh, you're totally trapped. Alright, let's get some ladders in here on super high priority. Preferably before Cheaty dies. There we go. We've got 2 sage hatch eggs here now. That's good. And how are they feeling? Happy and tame. That's wonderful. Alright, let's check out how well this is working. Pretty well. This looks good. So I'm just going to leave this as it is here. I'm not going to move this into our main reservoir anymore. This can just be just for this system here. So I'm going to get rid of some of this piping because we don't need it right now. I'm going to leave this here because we are going to be connecting this to something very soon. Oh, oops, this is all on priority 9. I was wondering why they were rushing so hard to get there. Alright, well that's fine. I also want to just up the priority of this just a little bit so that this can stay as a nature reserve. And then we have a blueprint. For now, just some seeds. Alright, so I'm going to stop there for now. This is going a lot better than the last time already. I mean, just look at all those pips that we've got hanging around, planting stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to move these pips around a bit, I think, just so that they can access the other earthy stuff. Because right now they are pretty limited down here. We're doing okay on food though, so that's fine. So we need to just connect this to some power. I'm going to put this on its own How many have we got going through here? This is just 300 watts. So I am going to connect this to this system up here. I also need to put a new battery in here. That is the completely wrong place for that. That would be digging up 2 plants. We want it just here. Alright, so that's it for now, and I will see you all in the next one.